Hi, I want to try to talk about the accepted belief system on Earth that I think is dead wrong. What it is that absolutes and certainties. I'm saying there are none except for three. First and second law of thermodynamics and Einstein's law of relativity. Those are absolutes, or you can plan an experiment, and if you set it up right, I can tell you the results. It's going to reconfirm those things are true. So those are the only absolutes that exist. Everything else is a theory. That we exist, that the sun will rise tomorrow, things like that are theories. You can't prove them. Good, bad, right, wrong, absolutes. God and an absolute. All you can do is go with what is probable, beyond the three absolutes. Everything else is just probable or improbable. By the time you get to God, you have made several false assumptions about the existence, about the nature of our existence, none of which can be proven. It seems as if we exist. Anything more certain than that, outside the three absolutes, is an absolute that is incorrect, or you just can't prove these things. You can't prove you exist. You can't prove the sun will rise tomorrow. If you disengage yourself from absolutes, God cannot possibly exist. You'd have to understand the nature of your existence, and you can't. That's what one of the absolutes proves. The law of relativity is that time and space are the same thing. Well, our brains operate on time. They're a function of time, and they exist in space. It seems to us that they're separate, but they're not. So, trying to go beyond understand that you're part of the universe. I mean, you can look at a car and you can analyze it because you're not a part of it. But if you're a bolt on that car, okay, now you're a part of it. You can't sit there. I mean, you can say that this car is a good car, but you're just a little teeny tiny piece of it. And you're nowhere near the significance of a bolt or a washer or a cotter pin. You're nowhere near the significance of one of those little teeny tiny pieces of a car or a caterpillar or whatever compared to your mass, compared to just our one planet. You have to put, whatever you weigh, 100 kilograms or 75, somewhere around there. You have to divide that by 10 to the 23rd kilograms to calculate how significant you are on just this Earth alone. And when you throw the sun and the solar system, you're really going down to zip. And it's so insignificant just to the Earth. And even when you start throwing the solar system, and then you throw the entire galaxy, I mean, there's so many zeros under your little teeny tiny weight. And that's just one galaxy out of estimated 90 billion other galaxies in this whole universe. So, I mean, man, we're really nothing compared to the whole entire universe. I mean, nothing. So sit there and make absolutes. Oh, that's good, that's right, that's wrong. Oh, that's good, that's evil. It's just like, it is. It's like a little teeny tiny part in a car or a D11 Caterpillar, the biggest heavy equipment Caterpillar makes. anywhere near as significant as any little teeny tiny piece of one of these pieces of heavy equipment as you are, just to this one planet Earth. Like I said, this one planet Earth and this one in our whole entire solar system is still, again, not as significant as a little teeny tiny cotter pin is to a whole entire, whatever those things weigh, 25-ton D11, or even a car, or anything. You do a little motorcycle, you have a really big one, even a 747, take the littlest rivet on a 747, you're nowhere near that. Even just compared to this one planet, anywhere near the smallest part, anywhere near the significance of the smallest part of a 747 as your significance is to this whole planet. Nowhere near that. Nowhere near it. But to sit there and say, oh, good, bad, right, wrong, evil, is no different than the smallest part of the 747. Making rules, laws, etc. for the whole entire 747. I mean, does that sound reasonable that a little teeny tiny part on a 747 can sit there and dictate everything about a 747? No. But that's what you're doing when you say good, bad, right, and wrong, absolutes. I don't want to make this too long, so I'll be right back.